Perfect.
That's one clean shop. Looking fresh. 2017 high lifter. You guys all know that one on the channel on 34 Tomorrow Havocs. One project you may have forgot about is Project Bert. Yes, that's right. We're back at it. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're here to work on the DIY cheap Bert project. This is my miniature side-by-side building from scratch. If you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Sometimes it's hard to keep going until you see the odd subscriber. So thank you. Really do thank you for tuning in. We've been on hiatus with Bert for a long time. Yep, since spring probably. I really went on it last winter, and Ali had the frame made and got everything else done pretty well last weekend, or every weekend during the winter, because we had COVID, couldn't go anywhere. So this was what I did. Everything here is from scratch. Frame, roll cage, floor, shock mounts, front end. It's all from scratch. Got a 4-liter inline 6 out of another Jeep. Axles are from a 75 CJ. They are, with even those tires on, this unit is 64 inches wide, same as, actually a little narrower than the high lifter now. And we're back at it, hopefully. A lot of stuff on here I don't know how to do, so I've been neglecting it because you get it's hard to get yourself motivated. Today we're going to work on getting this distributor actually in properly and tighten down, make sure the plug wires run the right way, and maybe get into this sweet TMR battery box holder that a friend of mine got me. So that's kind of today's episode. Dying to get driving this. I'm stuck in this position for a long time, again, because it's all the stuff I'm not very good at. Without further ado, I think we'll get started. Shall we? It can be fun. It's not mudding. Mudding season's kind of over. It's cold out. Could have went yesterday. Wasn't bad out. Thought of it after. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? A friend of mine's making the drive shaft for there as well. The front drive shaft, the original one, is actually will fit perfectly. Fuel tank is here. That has to get mounted underneath. Straps for it to hold it up there. Haven't figured that out either. I have this mounted. I got that in. Steering, what we're gonna call it, shaft. Sure, that's what it is. Steering shaft. Yeah, sure. Steering wheel we got in a while ago. We need to get the brake booster put on there somehow. I guess I'll run that one for now. If I have something different, it takes up a lot of space, but it will work because it's from this, and then run some lines. Still need to space here where the oil pan is to the front diff. It's too tight. I'm going to give a small lift kit. Yeah, lots to do. Let's get started. Pretty sweet little diagram. So one on mine isn't there, but it shows you, and you can see that in there or not, right here. It says number 1, so number 1 to number 1, and then just follow this chart around. Simples. They're not in there tight, but I might push them in there because I double checked it. That should be correct. And another thing off the list, bingo bango boys. Shoo-wee! Yeah, we got this piece made up, looking mighty spicy. Got a little nice little end on there, so it'll contour the bracket perfectly. Got done. Now I just need to make a backing piece to go across here, and so I can bolt it to the firewall. So I'll weld it onto this solid, and then it'll bolt to the firewall, and then that'll hold the battery box on. Winning. Cut my thumb. Weird on the tip somehow. Not a good place. Had a hard time with my hands lately. What do you do? Carry on. Let's cut this piece.
Perfect.
Piece cut. You can see I got it drilled out. I got holes drilled in the firewall. They line up perfectly. As I was screwing this one on, there was a jagged piece. I cut my other thumb, sliced it right here, right from there, right to the end of my thing. So I got both thumbs. Gosh, unbelievable. I did this finger last weekend. Caught it between the cement wall and a piece of cement bag. It ripped the skin clean right off. And this one's still healing from when I smashed it on the trailer. I'm building it back in August, 3 months ago. Yep. Good times. Shoo, buddy. That looks sick. Dang. Look at that. Beauty. Beauty. Bolted it back. Looks really good. Now, a couple things, which I was kind of expecting. Firewall, not strong enough. Which I kind of expected because we never did go to the bottom, because my original plan, if you remember, you probably don't remember because it was a long time ago, was to have the floor movable, liftable, so we can get the transmission out. That totally changed as I went along, figured it wasn't possible. Would I have redone a lot of stuff? Yes. I would not have done this setup where this is separate from this. I would have made it one piece. Hindsight's 2020, you learn as you go. My next build, yes, I will build another one. Anyways, we can fix that. 2 ways of fixing that. 1, beef up the firewall. 2, I might get a piece of 2-inch flat wire and build a piece to here and put bolt holes in it. So it'll bolt, the bolts will go through there and through this, act like a spacer, and then it will definitely not go anywhere. So I think that's the game plan for now, is to do it that way, then it's double secured. I think that's my plan, is to make a bracket. It's not bad, but I know when you start banging down trails and stuff, that won't, I don't want to say it won't break, but I don't want to start bending that either. So it looks sick. It looks really good. Should just be enough I can run, because I want to fill this. When the motor's all done, I'm going to be filling in these both sides to keep the mud and everything out. I'll still have room to do that. That's why I had it in so far, and it clears the motor nicely. Not too bad, and it's boltable, so we can just take it out. So even if I weld a piece onto here, should be able to unbolt there, yeah, and just slide it right out. So that's the plan, Stan. Let's do it. Let's go that way. I like it. Get her done. Looks really good. Look at, oh, especially that weld. Look at that weld. That is sexy right there. Oh, perfection. I think a machine did that one. Anyways, looks good. Looks minty. Love it. Battery's still too big, even with a little shim. So I should make a shim for the front, so it looks proper. I could run this under. Could. Just gives it a little more room, but that'll work. Battery box holder installed. TMR. Nice piece. Thank you, George. Looks mint. Moving on to the back. I got the fuel tanks in here. I put underneath. I have a general idea of where the top needs to come through. Bottleneck. Then I cut this hole, fit it in, and then see what it looks like. If it just leave it like that, so you just grab the cap and turn it off, or open it, turn it off. Wouldn't that be handy? No, it wouldn't. That wouldn't make any sense at all. So why would you want to turn it off with the cap? It does it. I might edit that out. Anywho, you get the plastic cutter out, cut a hole, fit it, figure out some straps. We're getting there. You got spark. We don't have spark. We're almost there at spark. You need air and fuel. So I'm doing fuel right now. I have the carb here. Here's the manifold. Needs work. I'm not in love with that manifold. It's off the motor, which is up to 75, which does actually fit, but we'll see. We'll see. Might need George for that one. For now, let's cook. Okay, I'll admit, my art skills aren't very good. I should have waited until I found something the appropriate size to measure from, because this hole is terrible. Like, I don't know how to fix that. It's awful. Just awful. Every angle you look at, it's just, wow. I do have to cut a little more, because there is the vent line. So I'll have to come notch that out a little bit, but yeah, wow. Yeah, not good. Not good. Bright side, tank fits in there quite nicely. You can see, yeah. Not too shabby. It sticks out the bottom a little bit, but not bad. Lots of room from everything else, from the axles, and no complaints there. That's gonna fix that hole. Yeah, I'll have to think about that one. I will have to think about that one, and I need to get the right fittings. Adapter PS Stray 6. George told me to order these, and I can't remember why. I'm not sure if they're for that. It can't be, because these are both male. Anywho, run some fuel lines from that, and put a fuel pump in it. Not in it, but along the line here somewhere. Probably up along the frame rail up there, maybe. That's a good spot. I gotta figure out how to make some straps for it. Strap it to something. Let me do that now. Figure that out. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Yep, I try to make these a little shorter. Not film so much stuff, not so much time lapse either. Just bingo bango, get her done, make them shorter. So with that, I appreciate you guys tuning in, really do. Feel a little better about getting some more stuff on this. I've been procrastinating for sure. The Razor motor blowing up did take a lot of my summer, a lot. It took quite a few hours taking it apart, quite a few hours put it back together. Missed a lot of riding, didn't have time for this. Built the trailer, also took a long time. So yeah, moving on. Looks good. Happy with that. I'm getting there on the spark, getting there on the fuel, making headway. Nice to be back in the shop. Nice clean shop. Look at it. A little bit to clean up, but pretty darn clean. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe button and give it a big old thumbs up. We'll puck and see you later. So bad. Wow.